Good evening, Lizzie boys. Between this video and my last one, I redid my nails, and they're a little messy, but they look more cohesive at least. So, I've got two dolls that we could review here. Either Real Drama Frankie, or my Robin. We're going with Frankie. I'm in a Monster High mood. We'll do Robin tomorrow. Maybe. So, as it usually is with things that I got for free, this doll was sent to me for free by Mattel for promotional purposes, pretty much to advertise the fact that this doll exists. It's a little difficult to link you guys to where you can buy her because she's not really available anywhere right now, but people have been finding her both on Amazon, Walmart, sometimes in stores. I'll show you guys her code if you guys want to take it to the store and see if anyone has her. Yeah. So, yeah. Thank you, Mattel, for sending me this doll. I'm going to enjoy reviewing her a lot. Let us begin. So just like with the other Real Drama dolls, Frankie's box is set up to look like a stage. We've got a little ticket looking thing up here that says poster inside, and then we have the real ticket looking thing down here that says admit one Frankie Stein. There's a film reel along the bottom that shows her pet, and her, and yeah, wonderful artwork by Darko, of course. On the sides of the box we get another splash of color through the form of Miss Blue, and on the back of the box we have a wonderful picture of Frankie. Totally shocking. Frankie Stein is stitched with style, and this ghoul is ready to make sparks and limbs fly. And then it is written in other languages. Yes. So, there's not really much to go over here. Let's just get Frankie out of the box, I guess. Also, this thing means that the dolls will be sold in Brazil. I think they've already been found there, though. That would have been a more insightful comment when the dolls were new, but you know. I let this doll sit around in my doll room for like 2 weeks after they sent her to me because I just kept forgetting to review her, even though she was one of the ones I was the most excited for. Freedom time. Of course, Frankie's poster is visible when you remove the insert. Very nice. I really like Frankie's posters. It's honestly one of my favorites. And here's the insert, which the doll is attached to. As you can see, Frankie is slightly wonky, but, I mean, she was free. And, oh, is that a chip in her lip paint? Yeah. I think that's a small chip in the lip paint. I don't mind it terribly, but, okay. That's fine. I don't mind it. I could always just dab it in with some black nail polish. I own a lot of that, in case you can't tell. So, you know, if it ever bothers me, I could try filling it in. Whatever. It's just so odd that she has that little chip because there's no scuff on the plastic. Usually that happens due to scuffing, but there's nothing she could have scuffed against because, again, there's no marks on the front of the package. That's just so odd. I mean, like, I'm fine with it. It's okay. It's just like, I'm just so confused how it even happened. Okay. But yeah, let's get started freeing her. So, snip, snip, you know? As usual, here is the stand. Once again with a clear piece here, a foggy one here, which is much more bendable and practical than a clear piece, because did you know every Comic-Con doll that has one of these broke for me? The stand. It always breaks. And a silver base. There, we can set it down there. We also have Frankie's mini poster, of course, which is just held in with this little rubber band here. You could just, like, move it upwards and then the poster just falls right out. Pretty convenient. It's kind of the same deal with Watson. You just kind of... And then you could even keep the rubber band afterwards, because the rubber bands you find in these boxes are a million times better than any elastics you could buy to put in your doll's hair from anywhere else. Like, these are made to last. I have elastics like these that have lasted for over 10 years. And then I've got other elastics that only last around 3 months that I bought from Target. So, you know, harvest as many as you can from these because they're very useful in the long run. Thumbs up. Can we talk about how little hype these dolls got because G3 came out right after? I swear G3's gotten like all the attention and Real Drama just kind of like you know, Real Drama just kind of bit the dust. I feel like the only reason Real Drama was sent out to influencers was to remind people that it existed amongst the hype for G3. So, yeah. This is a great line, though. I definitely wish that it had been distributed better so more people could have accessed it and the line could have gotten more attention. Because I feel like it did still get attention, but it's not getting nearly as much as G3 is, you know? Like, look at those. Look at this. They're both good. They're both objectively good. I don't know. I don't know what the point of this tangent is. Let's start talking about Frankie, though. So here is Real Drama Frankie in all of her glory. A lot of people have asked how this doll compares to the original 2010 black and white doll, and fortunately for you guys, I have her. New in box. So it's going to be a little difficult, but we're going to make do. We're going to try our best to compare them. Of course, though, first things first, the shoes are basically exactly the same because Frankie's shoes were always black and white anyway. I believe the skin tone is very similar to previous black and white Frankies. I have both versions, so I will compare both. The dress has a slightly bluish green tint to it, which I guess would be accurate in grayscale. I'm not sure how this compares to the 2010 one, but of course we're going to try that. The bracelet has a metallic look to it, and her neck bolts are not metallic, they are just standard silver. You know, the standard, like, not metallic silver that they would usually give Frankie. The earrings are also white with a pearlescent paint coat over the skullettes. And of course, Frankie still has heterochromia, but it's much more subtle because both eyes are now blue. This one's more of an icy blue and this one's more of a royal blue. I think it's super cute. The blue streaks in Frankie's hair are very large. I like it. There's these two big ones at the front to make up Frankie's little hair bun, and then there's some others on the sides. Unlike the eyes, though, it's the same blue all around. They didn't use a lighter and darker tone, just like Frankie's eyes. They just used the same blue all around. I think it would have been nice to do a lighter and a darker shade to mimic the eyes, but overall, I like what I'm seeing. Very nice doll. Comparison time. So this is my San Diego Comic-Con 2010 Frankie Stein. I bought this doll probably right before Monster High prices went insane, considering I paid under $200 for her, and nowadays you'd be, I can't think of a good analogy. But basically you can't find one for that price anymore. It was even rare back then. The only reason she came up was because they had misspelled her name and I got her. I got lucky. I remember somebody commented on my video like, oh, I was gonna buy her. And I was like, oh, snooze you lose. I'm kidding. I'm not that much of an asshole. Okay, so all I can really do is put them next to each other like this. Yeah. So obviously 2010 Frankie is much more metallic. The bracelet is metallic, which is something they do actually have in common. And the earrings are also metallic. The neck bolts are also metallic. The skin tone seems to be a little different. I feel like this Frankie does have a little bit of blue mixed in, and this one is pure black and white, pure grayscale. The dresses look a bit different, but overall pretty similar. So if that's what you guys were curious in, if you can use the dress from this doll to recreate this one, I'd say it's pretty close. It's pretty close. And of course the shoes. That's not even something you have to worry about because they all look the same. They're always black and white. So do I think this doll would be a good base for recreating the 2010 one? Not a perfect one, but you know, that's what the Friday the 13th one is for. So this is Friday the 13th black and white Frankie, and there is a definite difference between the skin tones. This doll very closely matches the skin tone of this one. I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same. Since this was our first San Diego Comic-Con doll, the I Heart Fashion line didn't exist yet. That only came out after Scara, and it was mostly to give second characters, like new characters, second releases. I'd say that this was kind of like your chance to get a black and white Frankie. That's probably what she was meant to be. Because, you know, there's also that Ghoulia fashion pack if you don't have Dead Fast Ghoulia. So I'm guessing that this is supposed to be your chance to get a 2010-ish like Comic-Con Frankie. So, once again, metallic neck bolts. Oh, I actually never knew this doll had metallic bolts. So then why doesn't this one? This one just has regular, not metallic ones. Okay, that's interesting. So this base doll would be best for recreating a black and white Frankie, obviously, more so than this one. But the dress from this one, and giving this one a reroute, I think you'd be set, because I'm pretty sure that's why people were asking. So here are all 3 black and white Frankies. Yes. And before somebody comments, where's Voltageous? Here she is. Yeah, this one's just a lot paler than all of the other ones. It's so strange. But there, now you guys saw Voltageous. There you go. I'll just leave her here until the end, I guess. I'm trying to grab her by the base of the stand because it is the bodysuit that stains the doll. So, you know, food for thought. So here they are, all 4 black and white Frankies. Overall, thank you, Mattel, for sending me this doll. She was a lot of fun to review. I really like her. She holds Watson very well. It's adorable. And thanks again for Voltageous, because this one was also a gift from Mattel. I think Mattel likes me. Do you have a crush on me, Mattel? I'm kidding. That was a joke. That was an ironic question. Some people will take me seriously, so I have to specify that I am 100% kidding. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It was fun to make. I like reviewing dolls. And my next video will hopefully be a Robin review. Robin from the Rainbow High. There's the spider. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!